You don't need another course. Yeah, I said it. You do not need another course. What you need is testing. Testing. Is this thing going? Well, I decided to record this video. I don't normally do this, but considering the fact that we're closing out the year 2024, going into 2025, and a lot of us did not accomplish many of our goals and the long laundry list of things we say what we're going to do. We're going to start that business, or we're going to, find a new job, whatever the thing is or was. I decided to make this video because, okay, so I had to tighten up this phone holder. But a lot of us, we had a long laundry list of things that we said we were going to do and goals we said we wanted to reach and accomplish, and didn't do it. And I am one of those people. And so one of the things that I purchased, or I would say invested in, throughout the course of 2024 was courses. So I purchased my fair share of courses, um, and courses that taught on various different things, from digital marketing to how to create um, AI images, just a variety of different things, because I really do enjoy learning and also sharing the things that I've learned, also putting those things into play. But recently, I purchased a new course, which I don't want to call it a course, but I'll get back to that. So, something that I purchased recently, and I thought that it was just another course that I was going to teach me, things that I already know, um, things like creating digital products, things like how to start up, various online businesses, whether it be affiliate marketing or, uh, uh, just different types of online businesses. And so I thought this course was going to teach me that. But what I realized was it did, but it didn't. So one of the things that, after I got into this course, it dawned on me something that a lot of people don't want to hear, especially if you've been considering purchasing courses, or you are the type that love to invest in yourself and invest in your knowledge and what you know. And that is, you don't need another course. Yeah, I said it. You do not need another course. What you need is a community. You need a community. You need a community. And so when I purchased this course and I started going through the modules, I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. And to be honest, because I am a perpetual course purchaser, right? Whether you consider that good or bad, there hasn't been any courses that I purchased that I regret, except for one, and it was probably actually like one of my most expensive courses I purchased. Um, but I don't blame the product. I blame myself, because it was something I was not really ready to go into or to learn, and it was at a pretty high level, and so I did not apply the information. However, I learned something new from every course that I take. So when I got into this one, it was jam packed full of courses and modules, but the issue for me was the information. This lady just ran the light. Wow. The information in it, a lot of it I had already heard, I had already learned. But the issue was, I was not putting it into action. So as I'm in this course, or just kind of going through the modules, It's on a platform called School, and I'm trying to hurry this up. So on the platform or on the dashboard, there's a section that says calendar. And that's when I realized, when I opened up that section that said calendar and started looking at the calendar, that's when I realized that this was not just a course. And on the calendar, it had like these live trainings scheduled. And I want to say the first training that was scheduled was a training for content creation. Um, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was a training for content creation. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, it's going to be a live Zoom. Like, I see that there are modules in here about it, but this is going to be a live class. So I registered for the Zoom, and this is inside of the course. So that evening, I get on the Zoom call, and this guy is teaching about content creation, and it starts off just like any other Zoom call. He kind of gives his background and why he's an expert and why we should believe what he's about to say. And then the man begins dropping gems that I ain't even never heard. I'm not gonna give y'all what he said. But for me, being someone who has taken many of these courses, whether they're mini courses or live courses, whether they're free webinars or whatever the case is, and have been doing so for a substantial amount of time, I would say for at least the past 6 to 7 years. What I love, like if I can hear you say something I've never heard before, like true insider knowledge and had me at like I, so that was the first one. And then the second day or the day after that, there was another Zoom class, and it was about credit repair. Now there is a module inside of this course again that mentions or goes over, credit, but it's like lightweight. So again, get into this Zoom, and I'm just like, man, the last guy was banging. Get into this one, and this guy gets in, and I've done credit repair myself. I repaired my credit. I've helped some people accomplish, some things or whatever, but I haven't gone into it or started a business that actually serves people who are looking to repair or build their credit. I've just done it for myself and some people that I know. But saying that to say, I started repairing my credit back in 2019. So, or actually, yes, so 2019. So fast forward, I'm on this call, and I've heard many, many things about credit repair and certain hacks and tips and tricks. But the way this man got to break, he got to explaining and dropping things again that I never heard before. And I was just like, hold up. I thought this was one of those other kind of courses. So it's starting to click, Stephen. Like, hold on, this is not just no. This is something else. This is something else. And so I just started kind of digging a little bit more into what are other people calling it. And I heard someone explain it a lot better than what I would have called it. And what they said was that this is a community. So you didn't just purchase a course, but you purchased or bought into a community. Now, it's not the first time I've heard about or have purchased into a community or something like, a monthly membership sort of thing. And it has like a Facebook group or a Facebook, private page of some sort that you and other people can have access to exclusive information. But it kind of goes stale after a while. But with this one, the fact that almost every day inside, now this is not a Facebook group or anything like that. This is on the actual platform that this course is being hosted on, which is school. They're hosting like live classes and trainings like almost every other day. And it's kind of like with that kind of information, or that you have the what they're giving you access to, I'm just gonna say it. Like, I feel like I've hit a little bit of a jackpot. Like, I don't think the people know what's actually going on inside of this course, or what I'm calling a community, because none of the other ones, some of which are hosted on the same platform, school, they're not doing this. For the price I've paid and the information that they're dropping, I'm shocked that this is not on a monthly membership. And if they ever do change it to a monthly membership, I might as well just get that card ready, because when you're building a business and you're doing so digitally, and also as a solo entrepreneur, you have to keep up on the know, and you're not going to be an expert in every single area. So a community like this is good when they're bringing in experts on these different subjects to tell you, hey, this is what's going on in this area. This is how the market is shifting here, or this is how, this old method is no longer working, but this is the method that is working now. Like, you need that to help shortcut you, or expedite you, or fast track you to hitting your goals and seeing results. And I paid just one time. And I have the ability to also share it with my other friends, or entrepreneurs who need this kind of help, need this kind of information, who ask me some of the same questions, and I spend hours on the phone talking with them and talking them through it. I can now refer them to a community like this. They pay what I paid to get into the community, which is a one time. And if I tell y'all how much, and I make, or I earn income for providing them access to this same community. But if you want to know what course or community that I'm talking about, leave a comment and say, let us know.